Hi, this is Paul from Rick Jones Pianos. That was music of Debussy, his Reverie. And it was played on a 1971 Steinway Model B, the second largest Steinway model that they make, grand piano model that is, second only to the Model D, the concert grand that you see on concert hall stages. The Model B could rightly be called a semi-concert grand at just under 7 feet. It is what a lot of professional pianists put in their homes, unless of course they want to squeeze a full-size Model D in there. The Model B is sort of the go-to model for professional pianists, teachers, or any venue or school that needs a serious grand piano for concert use or for practice by professional pianists or concert pianists, things like that. It's been around since the 1880s, I believe. It's been made continuously ever since. It has never been discontinued, like some of Steinway's other models. And it's still sold today. The price of a brand new Model B in the ebony finish you see here, which is always the least expensive finish that any piano maker offers, because it's the least expensive for them to manufacture. Current price on an ebony Steinway B is $142,000, $142,900 to be exact. And this includes a 5-year factory warranty from Steinway. All of our pianos here, which are all used, include a 10-year warranty on all parts and labor, plus a lifetime upgrade guarantee, meaning that you can trade a piano back to us for what you paid for it if you ever want to come back and spend more money on a different piano. More money than the piano you're trading back, that is to say. The trade-in value never expires, and it never goes down in value. It's for as long as you own the piano. Also included in the price, as a standard benefit here, is a matching artist bench, one free tuning, I should say, right after, well, not right after delivery. We tune the piano here right before it goes out on delivery. Then, once the piano has settled into your home and had a chance to acclimate and adjust and get over the jostling of being moved, then you can have it tuned again anytime during the first 6 months after delivery, and that is covered by us as well. And last but not least, I forgot to mention free delivery up to 100 miles, although we will deliver anywhere in the country, anywhere in the 48 contiguous states, that is, for a cost if it's over 100 miles. But we have literally sold pianos to all 48 contiguous states in the time that we've been here, which is over 40 years now. So anyway, about this piano was rebuilt in-house by us. It includes a new pen block, new tuning pins, and new strings, which are sort of a 3-part system that function together. Pin block holds the tuning pins in place, and the tuning pins hold the strings in place and at the correct tension. Tuning pins are here, and that is how you tune a piano. In addition to that, the piano received all new hammers, shanks, flanges, and wippens, the vital action parts that translate your touch into sound that you can control and shape. All of that is due to the geometry and the quality of the parts and the action. We use obel, or I should say we used obel on this piano because we thought it was the best fit for this piano's sound. And they're wonderful parts. Obel parts are from Germany, and they offer a warmer, smoother, warmer, I guess is the best way to say it, alternative to their more famous competitor, Renner. Renner hammers have been used in many Steinways by us as well, but obel hammers are what we thought was the best fit for this piano. And as you can tell by the long, sustaining, bell-like tone with a creamy, smooth edge to it, these hammers suit this piano perfectly, and all of the attendant action parts that go with the hammers that make them do their job. The wippens and the levers and springs and all of the little geometric parts that are inside of the action have all been replaced and are made by obel, and they're perfect for this piano, in my opinion. And last but not least, the piano was refinished by our very talented refinisher in a beautiful hand-rubbed satin ebony. When I say hand-rubbed, I mean every inch of this piano is rubbed out by hand, meaning that a thick coat of gloss lacquer is applied to the piano, and then when it's dry, it is very, very artfully scuffed, I guess is the best way to put it, by extremely fine steel wool that almost feels like a cotton ball. And you rub the finish off the piano by hand in a straight line, so it makes these beautiful fine lines like satin, which is why it's often referred to as a satin finish. So this is a very labor-intensive process that requires a considerable amount of skill and experience on the part of the refinisher. Obviously, that skill and experience resulted in this piano looking as beautiful as it does. So in addition to all of that, the hardware, which is solid brass, has all been cleaned and polished to a lustrous shine. It looks like a brand new piano, really, inside and out. And I think it plays like a brand new piano too. Well, to be perfectly honest with you, I think it plays better than a brand new piano. New pianos, which is no insult to Steinway or any other brand new piano maker, but new pianos need time to break in for all the parts to sort of settle. It needs multiple tunings. The action has to be re-regulated several times, or at least once in the first 10 years. Hammers need to be revoiced. All of these things you do to sort of get the piano broken in and dialed in, the way you would a brand new pair of leather dress shoes, which are not comfortable when you first put them on either. New pianos, in my opinion, and I've played a few in my time, are not there yet. They're not ripe. They need time. They need work. They need to be played. They need to be tuned. They need to be regulated, and they need to be voiced before they sound their best. So this piano, all of that has been done already, with the exception of the new strings, which we've already stretched out and have been tuned multiple times before this video. So this piano is pretty much at the stability where it needs to be and where it's ready for someone to buy it and take it home. And then as long as you keep up with regular tunings, this piano will settle right in and become your treasured musical companion. So anyway, as for the tone and touch of this piano, we have a rating system here. You've probably seen it on our other videos. We rate the tone on a scale of 1 to 10, from mellow to bright. The major parameter that most people think of when they think of tone, they think of mellow or bright. Mellow describes a very smooth, round tone with no percussive, no sense of percussiveness in the tone at all, whereas a bright tone often sounds hard, glassy, metallic, and you hear the percussion, meaning you hear the impact of the hammer hitting the string. Many people like this and prefer it, in fact. It's really a matter of personal taste. There's no right or wrong here. But in my opinion, an ideal piano has a tone that is sort of in between, a Goldilocks tone, where it's neither bright nor mellow, but right in the center, where you can push it either way. If you need a little extra edge to the sound, you can push it and it'll come out. If you need to bring it back and be very smooth and dreamy almost, like in the piece that I just played at times, it can do that as well. So I would rate the tone of this piano a 5 on a scale of 1 to 10 from mellow to bright. It's right in the middle. And likewise for the touch, we rate that from light to heavy as well. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate the touch a 5. It's comfortable, it's right in the middle. It's not too much firmness, it's not too little firmness. Too little and you have a hard time controlling soft playing. Too firm and you have a hard time getting a big sound out of the piano, or playing quickly without straining your muscles, or feeling like you're straining your muscles at least. There are times when a firm keyboard is appropriate if you have large, powerful hands, or if you're a small child who's learning how to play. You need a little extra resistance under the keys to help you develop the strength and the endurance you're going to need later if you become a full-time pianist. So there are times for that, but most of the time, for me anyway, the ideal piano is a piano that is so neutral that you don't even think about it. You don't think, this is firm, or this is heavy, or this is light, or whatever. You're just not even thinking about it. You're just playing as you as you hear the music in your head, and out it comes from the piano without any extra effort from you, without you having to adjust your technique to suit the piano, which is never fun. A musician should not have to change the way they play to suit their piano or to suit their instrument. Their instrument should fit them like a glove. It should obey every musical command that you give it with as much control as you can muster from your hands. And this piano can do that, as it should. It's one of the world's great piano models, made by one of the world's great piano makers. It ought to be able to deliver this kind of performance, and it certainly does. So I would encourage you to come in and try this piano if you happen to be in our neighborhood. We're open 7 days a week, and you don't need an appointment. Otherwise, you can call us. You can even buy the piano through the shopping cart on our website if you want to. If you decide to call us, we can arrange everything over the phone with you and have the piano delivered to your home. It's entirely up to you, but my feeling is most people who would want a piano like this will want to try it first and come play it. We've sold many models like this, very often to churches, schools, small concert venues, not to mention countless piano teachers and professional pianists. Or even if you're not a professional, even if you're just a serious amateur like me, this is a piano that will enrich your musical life beyond measure. So, like I said, come in and try it out, give us a call, or buy it through the shopping cart on our website with any major credit card. Thanks.